Hello. In this video, I'm going to put the Arturia Keystep Mark II into my Cirklon powered battleship. The idea is that we're going to jam with each of the Keystep's core features and see sort of what musical results I can get from them. I'm going to record the results into a thing called the Cirklon, which is just a MIDI sequencer to capture what the Keystep is doing. May I offer my tremendous thanks to Arturia for funding a video of the Keystep, because they're cool like that, and I like the Keystep a lot. So what's the first thing we need to do? Well, we need to pick a scale. And so if we look on the Keystep, there are little blue things, and blue things, as indicated by the blue shift button, are extra functions. So you hold the little button and then you push here, because under the chord button it says scale. And now we can edit scales on the screen. Pentatonic minor, D, yes, I feel that's the one for me. Nice. So then if I hit play on the Cirklon, whoop, it plays on the Keystep because I've synchronized the MIDI of the two devices. This means I can come up with ideas on the Keystep and then I can capture them into something like the Cirklon. So then if I push the sequencer button, we're in sequencer mode, and there's actually a little chase light that's showing us where we are in the sequence. If I hold shift and go to length, I can actually see that I've got a 32 step sequence and I can have up to 64. Let's make it very simple and have a nice 16 stepper. And if I come over here and engage my 808, that's a very nice metronome. I did it. Interestingly, I can sort of noodle over this and build up a more complex sequence. And if I hold shift and push this, then we get overdub. This means that notes I entered won't wipe the ones that are there. And if I don't like that, I can go shift to undo and then do it again. Yeah. I like this. So let's record it. Stop here. Now, the sequence in the Keystep is not running, but I've captured it into the Cirklon. If you were using a, PC or Mac, you could be capturing this into your DAW, and it could be plugins that you're controlling. It doesn't have to be hardware. I like that. Should we go for it? Now this is monophonic, so we don't need to record more notes. Do the overdub thing. Yeah, that's nice. If you turn off overdub, notes we entered will erase the previous ones, so we can kind of dab notes in. It's good for monophonic stuff, and it allows you to sort of puncture the sequence with the notes that you're adding or wanting to add. It doesn't add them on top, it erases what is under the playhead as you record those notes. And you can always undo if you didn't like the last thing you did. Yeah, I like that. Just like that. And so very quickly, we're just using the basic built-in tools here, aren't we? We're just sort of, just the keyboard, we're using the overdub, and we're also sort of using the non-overdub to kind of destructively enter notes that erase what's already there. Oh yeah, build up little gems. Now, this is the sequence that's running off the Keystep again. There's other things you can do, like you can go go up an octave, you may not be able to see there's octave up and down here. So I can make it more bassy. Oh yeah, mate. I always love like hopping up and down octaves. And much as I love the Arp 2600, it doesn't have octave selectors on it. So in effect, that lets you do the same thing that you would get on kind of Roland synth, you know, things with octave selectors like you have on Atlantics, etc. We can also nudge is shifting the sequence, which changes the feel completely, doesn't it? Just adjusting my MS-2000. Nudge again. Now you can do this on the Cirklon, but the fact of the matter is you can do it right here. Then obviously you can combine it with all of the other features, the octaves and whatnot, and other things we'll look at. So it becomes quite exploratory. And it's just really nice. Nudging a sequence a few steps either way completely changes the feel. Now, another thing we can do is double. Pattern doubled to 64 steps, it said. What it's done is it's literally done that. It's doubled, and this means that our sequence is playing twice, sure, but of course if we then edit any part of it, then you've got a much longer sequence. A 64-step sequence. So this lets you build up a bigger sequence with those nice little variations. Yeah, lovely. Let's have a little jam with the Arpeggiator. Here we're playing at a slightly lower tempo, and with the Arp on, woof badges. Yeah. And so playing in this way is really nice, for the reason that it means that no matter whenever I hit the keyboard, it's in time. This is really one of the most basic things about arpeggiators, but I think it bears repeating and saying just how it kind of quantizes time for you as well, which just makes it really easy to play. And when combined with the scale thing that's built in, you can't fail. And so you can be a bit sort of cat-handed and find good little riffs. And then you just practice and learn to play them a little bit better, good enough to then capture them. So I could do that, for example. Recording. Like this. So I've recorded that into the Cirklon, and I was using the Arpeggiator as a way of kind of creating this pattern as I played it, but I've captured it into something else. You can't quite capture it into the keystep like this, but we're about to look in a second at a way that we can use the Arpeggiator in quite a sequency way. So let's try that. Yeah, TG55 for the win here. Now I've captured that into the Cirklon too. arpeggio and all. Now I'd like this to run at a different rate to the Timebase. We can do this by adjusting the rate here, hold shift, 1/2. And so this means that this is a sequence that is running at a clock division of the master tempo. Yeah. And lets us create slower arpeggios and sequences to the BPM we're working at. Well, I think we're done here. That's cool. Now, of course, there's all these sequencer pattern and arp modes along the keys at the top in blue. And each of these is going to mean that the arpeggiator and the sequencer are moved through in a different way. So they're like instant transforms. Adjusting the octaves. Then we can mutate it. Like that. What if we put that as an arp? I like that even more. Yeah. Let's change the rate. So you're seeing how all these little features just are a great way of switching up what a sequence feels and sounds like. And then with that captured, let's mutate it. Yeah. So with the mutate, we just hold this down. If we let the little indicator fill up, you get a very sort of highly mutated thing. If you've ever played with a golf computer game, similar vibes. You let go. The thing that in the computer game would give you a really long stroke, gives you a really mutated sequence in this. Hopefully the golfing analogies end here. That's cool. Everything sounds better with a lot of quad reverb on it. I have the decay set to 96, as is my wont. And then another thing we can do is we can hit to seek. And what it's going to do is copy the arpeggiator to the sequencer. So now we're in the sequencer with that excellent arpeggio that we made using a combination of playing and then mutating. And then we've moved into sequencer. That's very good, this. Let's overdub. Yeah. Excellent. Most excellent. let's have a quick play with chord mode. This was one of my favorite things on the original Keystep. A great idea. Whoever suggested, sorry, I'm going to say it again. Whoever suggested that to Arturia in the development of the Keystep was definitely a cool dude. And on here, it's similar, except there is a really key distinction, which is because this has scale quantization, then everything the chord does is then quantized to a scale. And here we're in global scale, harmonic minor, but maybe we feel like being a little bit major. I'd like to do something major. So then if we hold down the chord button and play some notes, you can record up to 8 notes. And then when I play the one key, it will play the whole chord. This, by the way, is the TX7. The TX7 is a rack mount DX7. And in case you needed reminding, the DX7 is a fantastic synthesizer. It's going to replace all those analogs one day. Definitely doesn't hurt that I'm wanging it through about 1 billion seconds of quad reverb too. I like Dorian in D. We should be able to press any key and have it sound pretty harmonious. Here's a little fast TG55, and this is the MINIFREAK, sound I made from my SOUNDPACK. Link below. What I want to do here is build up a little jam that uses the chord mode in some way at a breakneck pace. Find a chord first. So then if we record a chord, this is the Juno 60. We can play it chord style, but this is being quantized to a scale. I could record that as a pattern if I wanted. Yeah. Build a busy pattern. So then back to our TX7. Oh, nice. So we're playing TX7 chords over this with just one finger. Features that I've not used yet much is the spice and dice. Spice is where you hold shift and you adjust this slider, and this basically kind of changes like the gate length and adds ratcheting and does kind of gatey things. If you hold shift and tap it 3 times, by the way, it will change the pattern that it's doing it with. And so this spice control in combination with things like mutate let us change the sequence that we have recorded. This is MINIFREAK an 808. Okay, so that's just a little arpeggio on the 2600. Let's just adjust it. Oof. Change the pattern. Change it again. Trying different patterns. Oh yeah, like that one. So this is all just non-destructively changing the pattern, finding a new bass line. What if we mutate that? And then what if we hold shift and spice it? As you may be able to hear, the effects of spice are also non-destructive. You can just kind of add a bit of it and then take it away, and you get back what was there before. Spice is actually doing some octave business for us as well. And if I tap this 3 times, we get a different dice roll. Alright, now I like that, but let's take it and put it in the sequencer, copy it to the sequencer, and then I'm going to double it. Record on. Got it. Yeah. This, by the way, is the Arturia Polybridge. Okay, all right then. Record that. Flippin' Nora. I think we need the TG55. Let's find something on there. A flute? Maybe. Is this what our jam needs? Look, don't knock it until you've tried it, right? Little careless whisper. Look. Okay, that is not what our jam needs. But look, we tried it, okay? Oh, there's something there, I think. Record. But then what if we mutate? Mutate again. Mutate again. Yeah, kind of like that. Again. yeah, no, I really like that. Yeah, wicked. Build it up. Some spice. Just played in and recorded. Bit of TG55 piano. And then we'll overdub. Fruity. And then let's quantize that. And that just took the CAC timing and slipped it back onto the grid. All in a keystep. And then what if we mutate that? Mutate again. You can just hit mutate when you want something to change. You obviously don't know what it's going to be, but you can do it. And then up an octave. Shift and reset, and it returns to what it was, because mutate is non-destructive. A little techno. Maybe it's electro. Maybe both. Now let's find a chord and print it. Oh, yes. Captured. Now I play it one-fingered. Yeah. That's cool.
Now let's record this. And there it is.
Both of those weird fruity things have been recorded with chord mode on. It's integral to the sound. Easy for you to say. Just really cool. That's proper sort of Detroit vibes.
Oh yes. Juno 60. Also with the chord mode enabled. Sometimes the obvious things are just what you need. Follow your guts.
Ace.